Welcome to another video of Florida's Finest Fishermen, and today we are fishing the back creeks for redfish, snook, flounder, and trout. That's about it. So we're going to try to get some of our targeted species today, and Brennan's fishing back over there. So there's Brennan fishing right there. He is fishing the main little creek, and I am fishing this little tiny creek. I'm not sure if you guys can see it that well, but right there's a current, a little bit of current coming out of the creek. So I'm trying to fish that. A bunch of mullet have been jumping around inside this little area, so I'm trying to see if I can pick up a redfish or a flounder, maybe a snook. So I'm trying to fish that little bend, and I'm going to make my way up towards there, and then go around over there. And maybe so you can pick up some. We're just gonna try to keep fishing, and we'll keep you posted on what we catch. So stay tuned. So we're making our way down the canal a little bit further, and Brendan has caught up with us, and we were seeing redfish absolutely tailing everywhere. As you can see, there's mud kicked up. I'm not sure if you guys can see that real well. There's mud kicked up all over the place from all these redfish, and we spooked about 2 or 3 of them. We saw about 3 or 4, but they got away. They got away. So hopefully we can get hooked up on one. Mullet right there will pop in. It's a good area right here. So stay tuned. So I've moved spots. I went a little bit further up the canal, and right over here looks like a good spot with mullet popping everywhere. A little basin, a little tiny basin right here that I'm using the wind to my advantage, having it push me up against the weeds over here on the paddleboard, and then I'm trying to fish over there, seeing so the current's coming out. So I'm just trying to see if I can maybe pull myself out of redfish or snook or flounder or trout. So we'll see what we get. So we just went ahead and we traveled up most of the canal, and we're not getting much at all. We've been trying to fish it. We've been seeing mullet pop all over the place. We caught some mullet in the cast net. And then over there, I was fishing. Right there's a bend. I was trying to fish that, but I wasn't getting anything, nothing. So I'm going to try to go ahead, and up there the creek continues. So I'm going to try to fish that on my way. And as I'm fishing that, I'm going to try to find myself a way out of here to get back into the main creek, and see if I can fish maybe some creek, little tiny creek openings, because the tide's going out. So we'll see what we can get, but we're trying. So guys, over here there's a whole school of fish getting chased. I'm gonna try to get you guys to look by it. I don't know which chasing them, but some's chasing them. There's schools of like probably 1,000 mullet just popping like crazy. Hopefully they pop back up. I think it could be maybe reds, so they're all popping up again. Maybe reds, possibly trout, but we'll see. I'm gonna try to pop my lure in there, see if I can get me something, but let's see. Right now there's a school of like thousands and thousands of mullet on this little creek, and all those ripples you see, all those bigger ones all up in there, that's all mullet. All of that is mullet. It looks like current, but it's not. All that's not mullet. Flat. It's a whole school mullet. They were all popping all up on each other before. It's crazy back here. All the action back here and stuff. So Brian just had a hit on his rod. He's there. So he has something to smack it. So we're waiting to finally maybe get some. So we'll keep posted if we get another hit. So we have just caught a crab, which the fishing day might have just turned to a crabbing day because we keep on getting crabs. So we threw one in the cooler because who doesn't want crab, right? And then there's Bernie's fishing behind me. But I'll show you all the crab real quick in the cooler. He's right there. Right on my, he ain't too happy. What happened? Trying to get this crab in. Paddleboard, not flip over. There you go. It's another one. Nice medium one. Let's get more. Come on, let's get some more. Right. So we had just gone ahead and got another medium-sized crab, which you'll see that video in the one clip that shrimp man over there caught. Right over there. You see him trying to catch shrimp. There's shrimp everywhere. He lost his paddle. But we were trying to catch some more crabs, and I've got one right on again as we're speaking. They're everywhere right now. I think it's this cold water that's bringing them in. So we'll get another shot of us getting another one in. It's got another one on. Let go. We had just lost the one crab, and now we're gonna try to get another one, but he was so close. He was on there and just let go. That's what happens when you're crabbing. It's a 50-50 chance, and we don't even have nets. So we're just trying to flip him over into the box. So we'll keep you posted. How far out? No, I'm getting close. I can see my line. How far out was he? Been at this for 10 minutes. He take you down the creek? Whoa! Is he a jumbo? Yeah. Alright, over the rail in the pail, come on. Alright. There you go. So we just got crab number 4 in the cooler. And the first two we didn't get on camera just because those two were unexpected. But I'll show you the ones in the cooler right now. They're nice. We threw back about 5 because they were just a tad bit small, and we're not starving or anything, so we just go the small ones. We're keeping the bigger ones, so I'll show you real quick in the cooler. So we got a feisty guy here, a little feisty. I got a teeny micro flounder. Whoa! Let's see if I can get it on. It looks like it dropped mud. Wow! Look at it, I can see it right on your fingertip. If you throw them in, swim off. Wow! So he just caught a little flounder in his cast net, which is cool. So we got that guy. He's grouchy. He's not too happy today. Hey, bud. How you doing? We got Jimmy over here. Hey, bud. We got Phil. Phil's dead. He's been there for a while. And then we got one of these guys. Where's the other guy? Can't find the other guy. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Say hi, Timmy. So we've got 4. And yeah. Yeah, they're not too happy in here. I mean, it's a little cold. Alright, so what we're going to do to clean these crabs here, I want to come just a tad bit closer. He's still moving, poor guy. We're going to take one of their claws, poke it up underneath their apron, just like so. Alright, let's try to grab it. Take their apron, just take it off. And then what next step is we're going to try to cut them equally down the middle. For this, you can either break them in half, which I guess I'll show you 2 different ways of doing it. And then sometimes this gets a little cracked, but then you just want to take their outer shell off, and then this out of this little piece right here. And then you have their guts, which is fine. And then these are their little filters. These guys' filters are, I guess, good enough. They're clean. Sometimes you'll get them where they're perfectly white. Sometimes you'll get them where they're really, really dark brown. Doesn't really matter. It's just, if you want them to clean out a little bit more, you put them in a bucket of water, and then you just take your gills out just like this, and you take your hose, thank you, and
and you got, which is not a lot right there, but you got the meat. It's all that's white with a little bit of shell in there. You got their claws. Then you do the same thing with the other guy. And let's get this. Same thing with the other guy. It's a little bit cracked. Doesn't matter. Take that. Take all their little lungs out. Just like that. Give them a little hose out, make sure they're all clean. And that's how you clean a crab. Now, you can either leave them with the shell on and just leave them whole, or clean them. I like them clean, because I don't like all their guts and everything when I open it up once it's cooked. But that's one way to clean them. Well, that's at least how I clean them. Now you're gonna see how Troy cleans them. All right, so Alright, tip of the day. If you didn't know this, they are called blue claws because they are blue claws. But the males have the blue claw and the somewhat purple ends on their claws. Full blue claws is a male, and then females have little painted fingernails. So that's how you know it's a female, because it's red on the tippy tip, and then it gets blue on the sides.
So I guess you could think of it as a female as painted nails.
Yep, and then but this one doesn't have any eggs, so he kept it. Usually you don't keep them with eggs, but this one has no eggs, so we're good.
All right, it's your tip of the day. All right, so now I'm going to show you how I clean them. I clean them a bit different. I do it sometimes the same way. It matters what I have. Okay, so I am going to show you how I clean my crabs. I clean them a bit different than him. I like these still nerves or whatever. I use a knife whenever I clean my crabs, but I also split them. It matters. If I have a knife with me, I use it. So I'll show you how I like to clean them. So I do the same thing. Take one of his claws, put it up underneath there, pull up his apron, and just move, feisty. And just pull his apron off. After I do that, I take the knife, put it down the middle, and just go like this. Feisty guy. And just kind of, I'll just put your, and then what you do after that is see all the guts and stuff inside there. Like Brennan did, you just pull off the shell. Nice pull, how it just all came off after the guts. And like he said, you just pull out the filters. Don't want any of that junk in there. You just kind of want to take out some of that. All that nasty stuff, and you just do the same thing. Oh yeah, runs you. Perfectly clean looking crab,
Ready to eat. Let's get in the kitchen. Let's cook these things up. We got a couple more to clean. Once they're clean, meet you back in the kitchen.